If you're over 60 and still love to travel, you already know that airports today feel nothing like the airports you grew up with. Policies change without warning, fees appear out of nowhere, and somehow every trip seems more confusing than the last. And here's the truth most travelers never hear. In the past 2 years alone, airlines and airports across the U.S. have quietly introduced new procedures that catch older travelers off guard more than anyone else. I've spent the last several months reviewing traveler reports, speaking with airline staff, and digging into real stories from seniors who ran into unexpected problems before their flights even left the ground. What I found wasn't about bad luck. It was about hidden rules, overlooked habits, and small mistakes that snowball into big headaches. So today, I want to walk you through 12 pre-flight mistakes seniors make without realizing it, and more importantly, how to avoid them. No scare tactics, just clear, friendly guidance to help you travel confidently, save money, and stay one step ahead of the system. Whether you're flying to see family heading on a long-awaited vacation, or simply trying to navigate today's complicated airports with less stress, this video is for you. Let's start with the first mistake, and trust me, it's one almost every senior has made at least once. Mistake number 12. Skipping online check-in. Many seniors prefer checking in at the airport because it feels familiar. But today, that choice works against you. Airlines now use online check-in data to decide who is confirmed, especially when flights are overbooked. And here's the part most travelers don't realize: those who skip online check-in are the first at risk of being bumped, even if they arrive early. Online check-in takes less than a minute and protects you in 3 ways. It secures your seat, improves your boarding position, and signals to the airline that you're definitely traveling. Your best move. Set a reminder for 24 hours before your flight check-in as soon as the window opens and download your boarding pass. Even if you still check bags at the counter, your seat stays safe. Mistake number 11. Using a small document pouch. A tiny zippered pouch may feel organized, but in airports, it becomes one of the easiest items to lose. Seniors often carry a purse, a personal item, and sometimes a carry-on. Adding a small loose pouch means one more thing to track. And the places where travelers set them down, security bins, restroom counters, gate seats, are exactly where they disappear most often. Thieves love small pouches because they're quick to grab and blend easily into a pocket or bag. Larger items like backpacks or purses tend to be returned if misplaced, but a small pouch rarely makes its way back. A safer option. Keep your documents on your body, not in a separate accessory. A simple neck wallet worn under your shirt or a zippered jacket pocket that stays close to you makes a huge difference. You stay organized, discreet, and far less likely to lose important items like passports or boarding passes. Mistake number 10. Not weighing your bags at home. One of the most frustrating airport surprises for seniors is finding out a bag is overweight after reaching the counter. Even being just 2 or 3 pounds over can trigger fees of $75 or $150 depending on the airline. And what usually happens next? You're forced to unzip everything in public, shuffle items around, or throw out toiletries you plan to use on your trip. Most travelers don't realize how quickly weight adds up. Full-size shampoo, conditioner, and body wash can be nearly 3 pounds on their own. A hardcover book adds another pound, and just-in-case shoes can push you over the limit fast. The simplest fix is also the cheapest: buy a small $10 or $12 luggage scale and weigh your bags before leaving home. If you're close to the limit, wear heavier shoes or jackets on the plane instead of packing them. This tiny habit saves money, stress, and time at the counter. Mistake number 9. Ignoring the seat map. Before booking, many seniors choose a seat based only on the letter window aisle or middle without checking the actual seat map. But not all aisle seats are equal, and not all windows even have windows. Some seats don't recline, some sit next to loud galleys, and others are directly beside busy restrooms. Airlines make seat selection fast, but that convenience can hide uncomfortable surprises. A quick look at the aircraft map on the airline's website, or tools like Seat Guru, can reveal seats with limited legroom missing power outlets, or known issues like reduced recline. Your best strategy is simple. Always open the seat map before clicking Confirm. Avoid the very last row and seats near restrooms. Choose exit rows or bulkhead seats if mobility allows. Bring a light jacket if you prefer window seats. They tend to get chilly. A 1-minute check can turn a long, uncomfortable flight into a far easier experience. Mistake number 8. Plastic wrapping your luggage. Those airport kiosks that wrap your suitcase in layers of plastic look secure, but for most seniors, they create more problems than protection. The moment TSA needs to inspect your bag, and they often do, the wrap gets cut open and thrown away. You've paid $15 or $25 for something that lasts only until the first inspection. It also becomes a hassle if you need to access anything inside your bag, like medication lists, documents, or valuables. Many seniors end up tearing through the wrap at the counter, holding up the line and wasting money. A smarter alternative is using a TSA-approved lock and a reusable luggage cover from brands like Travel Pro or Samsonite. These protect your suitcase zip on and off easily and won't be destroyed by security checks. It's cleaner, cheaper, and far more convenient for travelers over 60. Mistake number 7. Rushing to the first security line. Most travelers head straight for the very first security checkpoint they see, especially when they're tired or trying to save energy. But that first line is usually the slowest. Airports often have multiple screening lanes, some only a short walk away, that move much faster but stay overlooked. For seniors, standing in a long crowded line is exhausting and can easily add 20 to 40 unnecessary minutes to the pre-flight process. Many people don't realize that airport employees rarely use the main lane themselves. They know which checkpoints are quicker. Here's the smart approach. When you enter the security area, pause and scan the entire space. Walk a little farther to check alternative checkpoints. If you're unsure, politely ask an airport worker which lane is moving fastest. A short 50-100-foot walk can save significant time and reduce the stress that often hits before you even reach your gate. Mistake number 6. Forgetting the 3-1-1 liquid rule. Most seniors know the TSA liquid rule, but the problem isn't awareness. It's forgetting what you packed or misunderstanding how the rule actually works. TSA doesn't look at how much liquid is inside the bottle. They look at the container size itself. So even if a bottle is half empty, if it's larger than 3.4 ounces, it's going in the trash. This leads to expensive losses. Face creams, colognes, contact lens solutions, and specialty toiletries that cost far more than the travel size versions. And once they're confiscated, they're gone for good. Here's the keep it simple method. Use travel-size bottles for all liquids. Place everything in one clear quart-size bag. Keep that bag at the top of your carry-on so you can pull it out quickly at security. Switch to solids when possible. Things like stick deodorant or solid shampoo never count as liquids. A little preparation at home prevents delays, stress, and expensive replacements at the airport. Mistake number 5. Getting lost in duty-free shopping. After clearing security, many seniors feel relieved and start browsing the duty-free shops. The bright light samples and endless displays are designed to slow you down. And they work. Some airport stores are so large and winding that travelers lose track of time without realizing it. The problem: boarding announcements often don't reach deep into duty-free areas. By the time you notice how much time has passed, your group may already be boarding. Or worse, your seat may have been reassigned. To stay safe without giving up the fun, set a phone alarm for 30 minutes before boarding. Check your gate's location before you start shopping. Keep your boarding pass or gate number visible on your phone. Duty-free can be enjoyable, but a $20 souvenir isn't worth the stress or the cost of missing your flight. Mistake number 4: eating heavy or exotic foods. Before flying, airport restaurants offer tempting options: spicy dishes, rich sauces, unfamiliar cuisines. But what feels like a fun treat on the ground can turn into real discomfort once you're in the air. At altitude cabin, pressure drops causing gas in the stomach to expand. Combine that with heavy or spicy foods, and you may end up dealing with bloating cramps or nausea for hours. Even familiar meals can cause problems if they're salty, greasy, or made with ingredients that produce extra gas. For seniors who may already have sensitive digestion, this can turn an otherwise smooth flight into a miserable experience. A better pre-flight plan is to stick with simple, mild foods such as bananas, plain crackers, oatmeal, light sandwiches, or herbal tea like ginger. Save the adventurous meals for after you land, when your stomach won't have to battle cabin pressure at 35,000 feet. Mistake number 3: choosing flights at the bumpiest times of day. Many seniors book afternoon flights because they're convenient. But that's actually when turbulence is most common. As the day warms up, rising pockets of hot air create more bumps in the sky. For travelers sensitive to motion sickness, afternoon and early evening flights can make the entire journey uncomfortable. Here's what most people don't know. The smoothest flights are usually early in the morning or late at night when the air is cooler and more stable. Winter flights also tend to be calmer because the sun heats the ground less intensely. If turbulence affects you, try this simple plan. Choose flights before 10 a.m. or after 8 p.m. Sit over the wings where the aircraft is most stable. Avoid seats near the back where movement feels stronger. Just adjusting your flight time can dramatically improve your comfort, especially on longer trips. Mistake number 2: not sanitizing. High-touch surfaces. You don't need to be a germ expert to protect yourself while traveling, but airports and airplanes do require a little caution, especially for seniors. The surfaces we touch the most are the ones cleaned the least. Surprisingly, studies show that TSA security bins carry more germs than airport toilet seats. Shoes, belts, phones, and bags all land in the same bins, one after another, with almost no cleaning in between. Then there's the airplane tray table. People eat on them, rest their heads on them, and yes, some even change diapers on them. Flight crews often don't have enough time between flights to sanitize every tray. The solution is quick and easy. Here's a small pack of antibacterial wipes. Wipe the TSA bin before placing your items inside. Sanitize your hands immediately after security. Clean your tray table before using it. 30 seconds of prevention can save you from getting sick on your long-awaited trip. Mistake number 1: not requesting wheelchair assistance. Many seniors avoid wheelchair service because they don't want to feel dependent or draw attention. But modern airports are enormous. Some require walking a mile or more from security to the gate. Even travelers who feel fine at the entrance often arrive overheated, short of breath, or in pain by the time they reach boarding. Wheelchair assistance is free, easy to request, and designed to help you move through the airport smoothly. It speeds up security, reduces stress, and ensures you board early, giving you time to settle comfortably. If you use a cane, have joint pain tire easily, or simply want to save your energy, you qualify. Just call your airline 24 to 48 hours before your flight and request assistance, then go to the designated area when you arrive. Using this service isn't a sign of weakness, it's smart safe and helps you start your trip feeling strong. Traveling shouldn't feel stressful, especially when you've earned the right to enjoy it. By avoiding these simple pre-flight mistakes, you protect your time, your comfort, and your wallet. A little preparation at home. A bit more awareness at the airport, and the confidence to ask for help when you need it can make every trip smoother. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep traveling with confidence. Your best journeys are still ahead.